Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Billy, and today I'm bringing you one of these old school Call of Duty commentaries. I haven't ever done one of these actually, and it's something that I've always wanted to do. Back in the day when we were playing on Xbox,
One more mid
I
lane.
bought the HD PVR like all the pros did, and I really wanted to do it, but never followed through on my plan, so I'm glad I'm finally taking action,
I got
trying to
shot right
follow
in the
through on
back.
one of my plans here. We're playing Call of Duty, the Black Ops Cold War, new one. It's actually pretty sick. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. It's pretty much all I did this past weekend, playing with my brother. Right now we got a game on Satellite, some domination.
He's one shot right
Him
there.
and I have been kind of focusing on playing objective and win games, and so far it's been working out pretty well. Satellite is a pretty sick map, actually. We've been digging it. I think it's probably an instant classic Call of Duty map. And we're running with the assault rifle FFAR, I believe it is. It shreds pretty hard, and once you get that 34 round mag on it, you can do some work. I have been running the MP5, but I think they just nerfed it today. But I was running that over the weekend, and it was insane. I think they nerfed it today, so now there's more recoil, and it's less effective at range,
Yep, one more.
which kind of sucks for people like me that were kind of cheesing the overpowered ability of it, but it's probably for the best.
Like they're all coming.
Today, I wanted to talk about productivity. So I feel like it's something I've been struggling with recently is being productive at home while working from my basement. I feel like I used to go into the office and work from the office, and it's easy to get into a zone when you have other people working around you and you're not just by yourself. I currently work as a 3D artist for a small video game company, and we have like a Discord set up with people. We have people's video chat rooms set up to simulate like our desks, so you can hop into a Discord channel that would be like my desk, and someone could start talking to me. But I don't think that's the same as like someone sitting at a desk really close to you, where if you had a question you could go over to them and ask them, or just seeing someone sitting next to you working kind of motivates you to start working yourself. I don't know if that makes as much sense as I think it does, but being in that work environment kind of gets you in that work mindset. And for me personally, it's kind of hard to get into that work mindset when you're sitting in the basement by yourself in front of your gaming computer, because all I can think about is hopping on Call of Duty and shooting some people in the face. But in all seriousness, it's kind of hard to focus on stuff when you're just isolated, you know? And I think that's probably something that's affecting a lot of people, and not just myself. I know my wife has talked about it a little bit,
Got you right.
and it's just kind of a weird situation we're all in right now.
Got him.
And I haven't been able to exactly pinpoint why I feel like
You
I've
just
been
like that
less
4
productive.
headshots
And I think possibly it could be because all the gyms shut down, and they kind of
Right around
opened
the
back
corner.
up recently, so I've been going back to boxing, which
Let me
is
know.
something I like to
That
do
might
at
make me
least
go
like
shoot.
twice, maybe 3 times a week. But now I think we're going to head back into lockdown, which is going
Okay, which
to
one?
not be good. And I'm
can't
going to
see
get
it.
not enough exercise again, and probably fall
some
back
trophies.
into the less
Find a
less
couple more
productive
shots
state that I
now.
was in before I went back. I also started playing hockey again, but I think it's all just gonna shut down again. So maybe I got to come up with a way to get more exercise. That'll help me focus on work.
And I just
It's just going to be even harder now. I live in Minnesota, and it's becoming winter, and it's just cold as hell outside, so it's hard to get out and be active. But I have a dog, so I have to walk her every day, so at least that's something. But maybe exercise has something to do with the lack of motivation. I think maybe the holiday season has something to do with the lack of motivation as well. I think around this time of year, you're thinking about what you're going to be doing over vacation, and that kind of just drains your work productivity. You just want to get to that vacation and spend time with your family and your friends, and the last thing you're thinking about is your work. On a side note, I think all the kill streaks in this Black Ops Cold War game are actually pretty sick. I like the cruise missile. It's kind of like the Predator missile, but you get like 2 kind of aimed shots before you actually drop, so you can get some pretty good feeds. Attack chopper, classic, and then chopper gunner in this game on this particular map, it's a little weird. You'll see later in the video, but at one point it just turns the wrong way and you can't hit anybody, and it's just kind of brutal. But back to productivity, you know, it's just it's weird. And then at what point do you just like stop feeling sad because you're not productive and just embrace the fact that, dude, you need a break and you should probably just play some video games and enjoy yourself and relax every once in a while? You know, like what's the balance between, you know, you're working too much and you're spending too much time, or you're wasting too much time playing video games, watching TV and stuff. And I don't know, it's like how do you figure that out? And I kind of just go based off of, you know, motivation. Sometimes you get inspired to work on stuff outside of work, and sometimes you're just not feeling it. And usually it's easier to go do something fun than it is to work more. And at what point do you just say, hey, I'm not feeling it, I'm just gonna shut my brain off and kill some people in COD for a while and not feel bad about it? And I think that's probably the main thing that I struggle with, is not feeling bad about the time that I spend relaxing or enjoying myself. It's kind of like the idea that we only have so much time, and if you're not being productive with it, you're wasting it. And maybe that's not a healthy mindset, but that's kind of where my head always goes to, is like, what are you doing wasting all this time? If life is precious, you got to get to it, and you're not living to the fullest. It's almost like a FOMO to the maximum, but you don't have anything specific that you're afraid of missing out on. It's just the FOMO of potential, or your wasted potential. I think we're getting kind of deep and dark and sad. I'll try to bring it back here.
One more. God, my anus is fucked.
What'd you say about your anus?
Aim assist.
Just listening on the in-game chat. I think that's funny as hell. Miles, my brother, said something about his aim assist, and I thought he said anus, and I was just cracking up about that. But yeah, we win the game. I get the best play here. They line up for that double, but I think Miles stole one of those kills actually, and then I get another one. Yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble. Let me know your thoughts on the subject and whether or not it's affecting you personally. And yeah, new Call of Duty sick. I recommend playing it. Let me know your thoughts about the game as well. Alright guys, my name's Billy. Appreciate you taking the time to listen to me rant, and I'll see you guys in the next one.